Football League.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. On one side, Zach Taylor, who got his NFL start with the Dolphins as a quarterback coach under Joe Philbin. Across the way, the head coach of the Dolphins. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6 seasons as the Dolphins quarterback.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball, but he needs to do more.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
So here come the Bengals. And, Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike. But outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes. So he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 35, here's second down and 9.
Get set. Side. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Side.
They'll run here with Brown. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Could have bounced that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back.
Here we go.
But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike. And I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
12, stop.
Burrow here on second down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Is good. Makes the score Bengals 7, Dolphins nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Here's Tagovailoa. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Tua. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have another. But now a much more advantageous spot.
16 yards on the
3rd and a yard.
3rd down.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And they've got it. Gonna pick up the 1st down there. Right around midfield.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
And with the ball on your side of the 50,
49-yard
if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At their 49.
A shotgun snap for Tua. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Sending it deep for Waddle. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's 2nd best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow on the run to the right. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. Fake the handoff. Now Tua. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sets up a third down and 18.
Now it's Tua. Now a screen. Set up for H-Check. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Bengals offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10.
On one, right? Here we go. 180. Cut.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Forced to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Brown. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. And we're back to South Florida after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
11.
Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Makes it 3rd and
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 180. 20 shot.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Bengals first down. It's a gain of 3.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Here we go. 180. 20 shot.
A first down throw for Burrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That is heading out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 31 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. This one caught by Chase. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
On one, ready?
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Stop!
Now, Burrow. That one, take it in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals move out on top, 14-0.
Dolphins nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. That one incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Tua gonna throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. B.J. Hill getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
On the return is Jones. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout.
On one, ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot. 180.
Carry here for Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
9. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to to set up a third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Got to get it to the 30.
Here we go.
Here comes third down. Here's Burrow. Pass caught left side by Fan. First time they've worked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
That's good for the Bengals. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Let's get set. 180. Wait, hot. Hot. 11. Shot.
Now, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That his second touchdown tonight. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bengals will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense back onto the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down.
Right. Out.
Fake the hand. Now, Tua. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Our rookie from A&M, Shamar Stewart, in for the sack, and that's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Throwing is Tua. This one caught by Waller. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
The throw is Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you failed. I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. on 1st and 10, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Here. 12. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow now. He'll find Andre Yusibas. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And 1.
Stop.
To throw is Burrow. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Get set.
He'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Formation for the Dolphins.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's got a Bengals 1st down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here's 2nd and 2.
Gun. 11 MT. 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. They're going to work this down inside the 45. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. So halftime straight ahead as we go up to Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. Our look around the NFL starts now. At Northwest Stadium in Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Eagles in a rematch of last year's NFC Championship game. And it's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Things getting interesting now as the regular season starts to wind down. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Charlie Jones now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout.
On one, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. Forced out wide. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Back to throw, Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
To the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 2.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Burrow. Get it out quickly to Higgins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
It's just set. Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
1st down, Bengals.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Burrow to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
As we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like...
It is brought in the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
Cincinnati.
That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bengals are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. Hey, no surprise, this is a team that thrives when they move the ball through the air. And again, they have been sharp in this one.
Ready.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop.
It's a pickup of
2nd and 7.
Picks up 2nd and 7.
In motion, it's Waddle.
All right, go, go.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
And the Dolphins first down.
Yeah, ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Ikhine. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
The 26-yard line.
Now it's Tua. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, MT, Tate, to hot.
Now Brown. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. from the 46. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. Finding space inside the 40. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
On 1, ready? Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. But time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go.
Now, Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Gun.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And they bring him down to 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. 1st down picked up.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole.
Here we go.
And he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
180. 11 MT.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he will score again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is 1 behind the single-game NFL record. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Velus Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw is Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Jalen Waddle. A gain of 9. Brings up
Ball on the
second
36
and
now.
one.
Here's
At the
second
36-yard
and a
line.
yard. Here's Tagovailoa. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Second and 3 at the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 3. Throwing again, it's Tua. That one out wide to Achane. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the Bengals' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 9. Once again, it's Achane. The struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point.
Here we go.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Here we go, 11.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have a first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On one, ready?
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Back. 11.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top.
Still second down.
Here, 11. Back.
Second down. Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Here we go. 11. Back.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
12,
13 yards.
11, MP.
First down.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On one, ready?
A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Back.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Get set. Back.
Burrow exiting the pocket right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Another a really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Here we go. One final play. Flush to his right. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one a win for the visiting Bengals. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from South Florida.